Welcome to Psych with Sigmund, where we explore the fascinating lives and works of influential minds in psychology. Today we're going to delve into the life and legacy of Thomas Hobbes, a 17th century philosopher who made significant contributions to our understanding of human nature, morality, and social structures, or why conflicts arise when individuals with different self-interests collide. Born on April 5, 1588, in Malmesbury, England, Thomas Hobbes was the son of a vicar who abandoned his family when Hobbes was just a teenager. Despite these challenges, Hobbes's intellectual curiosity and passion for learning drove him to attend Magdalen Hall in Oxford, where he studied classical languages, philosophy, and mathematics. Hobbes's educational journey was marked by a series of influential encounters with prominent thinkers of his time. He served as a tutor to the Cavendish family, which led him to meet notable figures like Francis Bacon and Galileo Galilei. These interactions exposed Hobbes to the latest scientific and philosophical ideas, fueling his interest in human nature, politics, and ethics. One of the most significant events that shaped Hobbes's thinking was the English Civil War, which broke out in 1642. Witnessing the chaos, violence, and social upheaval firsthand, Hobbes became convinced that humans are inherently self-interested and prone to conflict when left unchecked. This led him to develop his famous concept of the state of nature, where individuals prioritize their own survival and security above all else. In his seminal work, Leviathan, published in 1651, Hobbes presented a comprehensive theory of human nature, morality, and governance. He argued that, without a strong central authority, humans would revert to a primitive state where might makes right. This idea has been debated by philosophers and psychologists for centuries, with some viewing it as too pessimistic, while others see it as a realistic portrayal of human nature. Hobbes's work has had a lasting impact on psychology, particularly in the areas of social psychology and political psychology. His ideas on human nature, morality, and the social contract have influenced thinkers like John Locke, Jean-Jacques Rousseau, and even modern psychologists like Albert Bandura. For instance, Bandura's theory of social learning, which emphasizes the role of observation, imitation, and reinforcement in shaping behavior, can be seen as a response to Hobbes's ideas on human nature and the importance of social norms. Well, my experience with clients has shown me that his concepts can be useful in understanding conflicts, whether they're personal or professional. For example, when we're dealing with a difficult colleague or family member, it's essential to recognize that their behavior might be driven by self-interest. By acknowledging this, we can develop strategies to manage the conflict and find mutually beneficial solutions. Let me illustrate this with an anecdote. Imagine you're working on a team project, and one of your colleagues is consistently late to meetings and fails to contribute to discussions. From a Hobbesian perspective, you could argue that this person's behavior is driven by self-interest. They might be prioritizing their own needs over the team's goals. By recognizing this, you can try to find ways to align their interests with the team's objectives, perhaps by offering incentives or setting clear expectations. In addition to his work on human nature and morality, Hobbes made significant contributions to the field of psychology through his ideas on perception, cognition, and emotion. He argued that our experiences and perceptions are shaped by our senses and our environment, which laid the groundwork for later psychological theories on perception and cognition. While his ideas on human nature and morality remain influential, some critics argue that his views are too pessimistic, or that they oversimplify the complexities of human behavior. Nevertheless, Hobbes's work provides a valuable framework for understanding human conflicts, social norms, and the importance of governance in shaping our behavior. His ideas might seem bleak at times, but they offer a realistic portrayal of human nature, which is essential for developing effective strategies to manage conflicts and promote social harmony. If you enjoyed learning about Thomas Hobbes, make sure to like, share, and subscribe.